Hey guys, J77 here doing a way overdue story, but I think it's important to be aware of this story because uh, this is one of those kind of things that you only find probably in movie theaters, but never really take it seriously because you're thinking it can never happen. Even though from my growing up, there has been cases like this in New York. There has been reports about this in New York, but never to the extent where once the thing disappeared, people forgot to talk about it or even forgot this kind of bacteria actually exists. I'm referring to a 24-year-old woman who is a Georgia graduate who's fighting to survive a flesh-eating bacteria infection. From what I got reports, and let me tell you, the only reason why I didn't want to report this because I wanted to get a more solid, more consistent report because there's a lot of stuff all over the place with this story. One says that they have to amputate most of her legs. There's other reports that she have lost one of her fingers. They had to force remove that. There's this report which I'm going to leave a link to as well as others if I can find some. That says that her that she ended up losing. She may have lost both hands and foot. So it's a lot of stuff going on here that it's definitely something that is something that to be taken very seriously. It's a very very dangerous, life-threatening bacteria, which I don't think people know too much information. I know I don't know too much information how that thing got started. I can only go by what the reports give it. It says that she contracted an infection a few days after suffering a deep cut when she fell from a broken zip line on an pretty much an outdoor hiking, and she had caught the infection. I just think, from what I understand, I didn't think she took that too seriously, and that she thought it would just heal over time. But keep in mind, when you're outdoors and especially if you're in another country, you really have to make sure you got everything in order in terms of shots, and in terms of whether you're immune to certain things, because you may think that you're not immune to it. You may think you're immune to that, and next thing you know, one little cut can lead to a massive infection, and that can happen. So this is what happened. She suffers from this. The word they have for this is a very medical word that I really can't pronounce, but it's definitely something that got to her skin and basically spread, uh, especially when she didn't get the proper care. Then she ignored the cut. That's just something minor, but apparently it is more than that, and it's really has taken a toll. According to this report, her parents remained at her side after weeks in the Australia hospital, while her friend 2 miles away at the University of West Georgia. The incarnate is holding viral and organizing blood drives while praying for Copeland as the victim of this horrible bacteria to recover. Um, it's a sad story. It's really a sad story. And again, I was meant to cover this, but like I said, there was so much stuff going on out there that you don't want to give up the wrong impression. But from what I have gotten from here, that especially from what I'm seeing also in this page, is that she did lose her finger, and and it's just continue. And from what I understand, also that it looked like they finally got under control, but a lot of amputations, a lot of removal of limbs, which leads me to shake my head, and I just hope that she can find a way to overcome this because this is a very deadly disease that I think people, again, I'm one of them, are not aware that is actually out there only from the movies, and they don't realize just how dangerous it can get if you don't take action as soon as possible. Again, this happens from a deep cut that she probably didn't think much of it, but that thing actually spread. Um, stuff like that, especially with infections. You want to get treated as fast. Even the small cuts, you want to get treated. You want to wash it out. You want to, make sure you put the proper medication on it. You don't want to ignore this stuff, especially with children. You don't want to ignore those type of infections, especially that. But again, I'm looking into this more often. I'm looking into more research on this. What is that cause of it? How rare is it? And how to spot the signs that you may have it before it becomes out of hand. Because, like I said, if you're not careful, it could eventually kill you. But that's pretty much all I can say about the report. I will leave a link. You guys can check it out yourself. And you can comment on it, especially your feelings on this story and on this matter. But until then, this is J77 saying take care, be safe.